Hey, welcome back. Today is March 29th, Monday, and this is my third post, likely my last post today. And on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into Civic tokens, CVC, USD, and see what exactly has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first, very quickly. I've already done 2 posts earlier today on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Do take a look into my first post today. It is important material. But very quickly right here, Bitcoin dominance down about 0.4%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up almost 3%. Total altcoin market cap up almost 4%. Now this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the upside of that, I will usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. The 3-day time frame here has been my focus because we are still making new lows here. Still with some possible bullish divergence here. Okay, I think it's still too early to tell. We still have 2 more days left until this 3-day candle. Weekly time frame here, as I have pointed out yesterday, since the weekly close, we do have possible bullish divergence here as well. Now, if Bitcoin dominance continues downwards, more ideal for the altcoins. However, if Bitcoin dominance goes back upwards, not as ideal. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Immediate resistance, in my opinion, here will still be the daily 21 MA until we actually get it officially close on top of this key resistance. Key support, since we have not yet closed above the daily 21 MA, the key support I'm still looking at will be the daily 50 MA. Daily candle closes in about a little more than 3 hours. Higher time frames, possible bearish divergence could still be playing out here on the weekly time frame. 2 consecutively higher highs. However, on the RSI, 2 consecutively lower highs. Classic bearish divergence. Monthly time frame, we have been having bearish divergence for quite some time, in addition to being overbought. Not something I'll lose track of, even though it still has yet to yield a red candle. If Bitcoin pulls back anytime, it could still have an effect on the altcoins, as we have seen last week and a couple weeks back. Okay, it's almost a weekly event. Now, if Bitcoin pulls back at any time, it could still have an effect on the altcoins. The multiplier of that effect will usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to Civic. Take a look from the monthly time frame down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames, and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we are currently about 81, so in overbought territory. Weekly time frame here, we're in slight overbought territory, about 74. If the price action, well, there's already bearish divergence right now. Okay, I'll be comparing this new high right here with this past high. So let's see if this price, if there are enough buyers in this market to hold up this price action. Otherwise, my conservative estimate whenever I do see bearish divergence on a specific time frame is that it's going to come down to the next closest moving average, would be about 24.5 cents right now. So it's quite a bit of way down. Let's see if there's enough buyers in this market to hold this price action up, or at least wait for this moving average to come up further to meet the price action. 3-day time frame here. We have bearish divergence right here, comparing this equal high right here, okay, between with this red candle in between these two highs. However, lower high on the RSI, that's classic bearish divergence. Price action got pretty close to my conservative estimate, okay. However, did not come all the way down to the 3-day 21 MA. Currently, we do have bearish divergence again. I'll be comparing this high right here with this high. However, still lower highs on the RSI. But the 3-day 21 MA is actually coming up pretty close to meet the price action now, as there were enough consolidation in here for it to not drop all the way down to this moving average. Daily time frame here, we had bearish divergence. Price action did come down to the daily 21 MA, okay, and even further. Right now, let's see if we have bearish divergence again on this time frame. Not technically. Actually, we do. Comparing this high with this high. However, lower highs on the RSI, but the daily 21 MA is already pretty close to the price action. Now, let's do a quick recap since last time. Since last time, I did point out a symmetrical triangle pattern, something more like this. Looks like the price action has tried to break above the pattern, got rejected about this resistance level about 55 cents. So that makes sense, that is psychological resistance. Right now, I am adjusting the pattern here. So instead of a symmetrical triangle pattern, I could more safely say that it's an ascending triangle pattern here, because now I can actually connect 3 candles at this resistance level about 55 cents, ignoring this outlier wick right here. So this is what it seems like to me as an ascending triangle pattern. Now, ascending triangle patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 63% chance of it breaking to the upside. And we have 2 swings up and 2 swings down, so it's validated. Measure targets out of this pattern with the resistance to be about 55 cents. As far as I can read it, it's about 68 cents here. Let me take a more exact measurement. So 55 cents would be the top of the pattern, just to be even here. The bottom of the pattern, I would say, is right here, about 29 cents, just to be even. Okay, I'm ignoring this this wick below the pattern here. So 28.55 minus 28 would be about 27. Adding it back on top of 55 would be about 62, 82. 82 cents measure target. Correct me if I'm wrong with the math there. Difference of 27, adding it back on top of 55 will give me 82. Okay, that's measure target. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only. May actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key resistances and supports relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance right here would first be the top trend line, about 55 cents. Followed by these 2 wicks right here indicating past resistance as well at about the 60 cents range. Okay. Let's see if we have any past resistance. No. Key supports below this pattern, that is, would first be about the 42.5 cents fib level area. The daily 50 MA looks like it could be keeping this ascending triangle pattern shape intact. Okay, it's pretty parallel with this bottom trend line. If that does not hold, I'll be looking at the 3-day 21 MA as the next level of support and seeing if that holds. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios right now. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this pattern and go towards its measured targets. Minding the resistance level I have just pointed out. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its bottom trend line. The next level of key support I'll be looking at will be the daily 50 MA. It looks like it will still keep this ascending triangle pattern shape intact. If that does not hold, I'll be looking at the 3-day 21 MA, which should still keep this ascending triangle pattern shape intact, and see if that key support holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.